Okay, we're going to be riding on the path, which is not a railroad, it's a tram, but it runs trams like trains. But you're not thinking of Port Authority Trans Hudson, are you? We're thinking of the Bronx River Path line, where the whole purpose of this line actually is these 4 buildings to get rail service that's not on rails to the city. Obviously, if it was rail service, it would cause uproar, since this is a park. But yeah, trams take people around the park and these residents of this apartment building in Mineola to the city. We're approaching station labeled B1. Anyway, these stations are labeled with a Z prefix, as I came up with those back when I was 12 years old. This is the station for this bench. Remember, we're running express, we're not stopping at any of these. We're gonna get off at the Mineola Railroad Station branch off, and then get off there. Anyway, the B stations are actually over there, the Z stations are over here. B stands for building. I don't remember which stations we're at right now. I just know that I don't even know if they count up or down, because I've just added so many of them since when I was 12. Just recently I added many of them. And this is the next stop. Should we stop here? Actually, I think this is the next stop, and then that's the one after it. We'll stop here, we overstop the station. We're leaving. There will also be southbound platforms on that side, right next to the river. And yeah, so I know often these stations are gonna flood, so having the vending machines at these stations that serve French fries, chicken, chips, popcorn, coffee, soda, and other stuff would be a bad idea during these storms, these hurricanes. But hurricane season's almost over now. Or remember 2020. Okay, we're gonna be running express through this stop. You'll notice I'm in the same spot that this video started before I got to the spot where I was doing that arrogant Windows fan rant, because of how you'll see the other video and then see it. The arrogant dog family. It's 2 kids. I think we're approaching the next station soon. It's gonna be right by that puddle of mud. And actually there could be an island platform put in this one. It's wide enough to have four tracks. There's the final building, and then back there is from Memorial Day to Labor Day is the station labeled P, just P for the pool. And yes, I know it's not going to be served as a pool station for the people who don't live in that building and aren't invited as guests. So only those people are invited to the pool, even though summer 2015 I was allowed in that pool without living in there or being a guest. That was nice of them to do that here in Mineola. I mean, that was a rough summer for me. We're gonna pass this station too, and it's adjacent to that station, but don't know about putting I'll put a bridge to get to the platform there. That's that pathway. We're coming close to the end. That bench, that's another station. Also, I do often walk on the right-of-way of the line. I'm not going to say, it's just too close to my apartment to say the real name of the street, or the Long Island name of the street. Okay, skipping this stop. stop coming up soon. I think it's right before that tree. Anyway, yeah, that station that I was often walking on the right of way to school. Those two stations next to each other. It's too close to my apartment to say otherwise. Mr. Cheeto will find my address. My new address. Okay. Watching by, people are saying, why aren't you stopping? Why aren't you picking me up? Hey, yo, what the fuck? Why aren't you picking me up? Why are you skipping me? Just as Mangana would do with his nice bus with the next bus please sign. But that's something that would never happen on the TTT. Neither the tram or the bus or the suburban rail, which runs here. No, not suburban, commuter rail. The tram is a suburban rail. Okay, this is where the line branches, and then there's a shuttle that goes from the stop right dead ahead. Makes 2 stops, not 3, because there's not enough room for a tram between the Mineola station house and the parking lot for the Mineola station. This is where it splits. We're going on the less used branch by both bikers and by trains and train riders. Trams and tram riders, I mean. And there's actually more stations than I thought. It's a longer stretch than I thought. Maybe there could be one here between these 2 trees. Of course, it'll be single platform. You know how people like to play in there. Don't want to have platforms there. And these trams aren't going to be as high as trains are in the vestibules. It's here, at the station. Yeah, that's where the bench was, so I guess it would be there. Bench got knocked over by a hurricane one year. I guess the line curves this way to get a platform there. And the platform lets people off here, where after the train curves, it would let people off here to the Crestwood station. Yeah, it's Crestwood, not Mineola, just so you know. But I call it Mineola. See, there's no room to run a tram there. Parking spots and the station. And I want to run on here. So am I gonna? I had to go under. I'm gonna go under. Bye. Steep out.